Whatever happened to my niece BB that I put in for repair? Here's the update. So earlier this year, I made a video, and I will link it above, about my beautiful canvas niece BB. I bought it in 2018, early in the year, and it was my pick-me-up gift because my husband was deploying and we had just moved somewhere new. So we had no idea that he was leaving until we got there. My house was literally still full of moving boxes. I needed some retail therapy. So the Niece BB came out, and I was like, oh my God, this is a beautiful piece. It reminds me of the trunks. This was before the purse came out, before any of that stuff came out. So I actually made the phone call to the Wynn Louis Vuitton in Las Vegas before my husband even left, and I said, here's my payment information. I'm coming down to pick it up. And that's exactly what I did. So it had some sentimental meaning to me. I picked it up after he left. It gave me that lift that I needed to get that deployment and finish unpacking. Okay, get all that underway. So this meant a lot to me. I only used it physically, as in moving it out of my house, when we would go on trips. So the first 7-8 months, it didn't even leave my house. When it was at home, it would just have my little black Chanel earrings boxes in there, really small items just sitting in there. So when he came home, I would use it for little trips that we would take. And it would go into my keep all. When it went on an airplane, it was always with us in the cabin. So it wasn't really used that much. And I noticed earlier this year that, and again, I have highlighted it, and I will probably insert some photos here, that there was a loosening of threads. I mean, like, I was in my bed and I looked over at my dresser and I'm like, there's something on my bag. And it was thread. And it was coming around by the top zipper. And I took it in before everything shut down, and it got sent to repair. Some of you saw on Instagram that I was making extremely long hold calls to Louis Vuitton about 6 to 8 weeks after I dropped it off, because I knew that, there was going to be, this wasn't the priority at the moment. Great, that's fine. But my issue was that online on my account, it kept saying that the item was still on its way to repair. Every time I logged in, that was all it said. So I had issues with that on the customer service front. But anyway, this went further and further and further. Repair opened up again. There was just a lot of bad communication as far as getting information. Where is my piece? I don't need it in my hands, but I just want to know where it is. Finally got through to some higher management, and the update is that it's totaled. It was structural, as I figured. It was not my fault. When I dropped it off, the girl said, wow, this bag is in excellent condition. I said, yeah, I love this bag. It means something to me. It has sentimental value to me. And so, yeah, it was a canvas piece, and I guess it was my turn to have a canvas issue. So I was given the choice to either get another piece or get credit. But actually, I got my money back, is what happened. So my piece is resting in peace. I did not want to get another one because we are not traveling right now. I don't know when we'll be traveling again, and maybe by then I'll want to try again with it. But right now I've said, well, the money can go towards something else because there's always something else I want to buy. So, and that is part of my exodus from canvas to leather, which I was already doing before this happened. But yeah, it broke my heart. I really, really love the Niece BB. I love seeing you guys post yours on Instagram. It just makes me so happy because it's a piece that I really love. So maybe, I don't know, I might do it again once we're free and clear and safe to travel, because it's a great travel piece. But yeah, it didn't work out. I didn't want to just replace it so that it could sit here. I wanted something that I could use now. So that was what happened. So yeah, that was my first repair boo-boo. It's not my first repair, but it was the first repair that couldn't be fixed. The upside of it is I got the current price on it, not the price that I paid for it. So thank you, Louis Vuitton, for that. Because I went through a heck of a lot trying to figure out what was going on with my item once operations started moving again. So, and most of that was just a human interaction, as well as the system not updating me to where my item was. So, you know, it is what it is. I don't have the piece. I would much rather have had the piece still here, but I don't, and I'm kind of sad because I ended up being my husband's last deployment. So that was my last real spontaneous excuse for retail therapy. But yeah, that bag had gone with us on some really fun trips, so it just makes me sad. I really did enjoy it, so I don't discourage anyone from buying that bag, but just make sure to check those seams, because it seems to be underneath that zipper. If there's going to be a malfunction, that's going to be the area, because the way the rest of the bag is constructed, I don't think there should be any problems, but it's around that zipper at the top. Yeah, that's the end of that story. That's the update to that story. I know I owe you guys a lot of updates on wear and tear of a lot of other items, but I did want to close out that story. It actually, I forgot. I think it's been about six or 7 weeks since we all, Louis Vuitton and I, came to an agreement about how we were going to close that chapter. So I owed you guys the follow-up to that story. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notifications button so that you can be in the know when I post something, because you just never know what I'm going to post. So please subscribe, please hit notifications, follow me on Instagram, TikTok. I do some reels here and there. I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a great day.